Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Janaki Jivana, Sita Mohan Ram. So a small, short song. It talks about Sri Ram as Ayodhyavasi. You know Brajavasi, right? Vrindavanvasi, Brajavasi, Mayapurvasi, Mayapurvas and Mayapurvasi. So there's also Ayodhyavas. Vas means to reside. Residents in Ayodhya, those who reside there, they are called Ayodhyavasis. So, and Ram himself is Ayodhyavasi. Ayodhyavasi Ram, Ram Ram, Dasharath Nandan Ram, Dasharath Nandan, and Kaushalya Nandan. Kaushalya's name is not mentioned in this song. Patita Pavan, Ram is Patit. Who is Patit? Huh? You are, or we all are?
I am.
Patit, yes, we are. We are in this material existence, so that's an indication. We must be Patit, otherwise why would we be here? Patit, fallen. Fallen from Ayodhya or Golok. There is also Ayodhya up there. Above Vaikuntha is Saket Dham. Above Vaikuntha is Saket. And above Saket is Ayodhya. And above Saket is Golok. So Vrindavan is here, or Gokul is here, Golok is up there. Ayodhya is here, and Ayodhya is also up there. So from there, somewhere, from up there, we have fallen, we have come down. And then comes Sri Ram, or there comes Sri Krishna, or there comes Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, either Ramachandra or Krishna Chandra or Chaitanya Chandra, they come, Sambhavami, Yuge Yuge, and the purpose is Patitanam Pavanebhyo. Vaishnavas are also like that. On behalf of Sri Ram or Sri Krishna Chaitanya. So Patita Pavana Janaki Jivana. Sri Ram is Jivan, life of Janaki, daughter of Janak, King Janak. Janaki Jivan, like a Radha Jivan. Vishnu Priya Jivan. Ram is Janaki Jivan. Jivane marane gati ar nahi more. That is the spirit. I have no one else. I have no other destination. But you, Radha Krishna Pranamor, or Sita Ram Pranamor, but then for Sita also, She has her Prananath, Sri Ram. Patita Bhavana Janaki Jivana Sita Mohan Ram. Sita Mohan. Radha Mohan. This is Sita Mohan Ram. Yeah, Sita attracts Ram. Ram becomes Mohit. Sita is attractive, all attractive. She attracts the mind of Ram. Then Ram cannot survive without Sita. That is what we also know. Sita, when Sita was kidnapped by that rascal Ravan, and Ram could not just forget her. Okay, I'll find another one. That was not the stand of Sri Ram. He was looking for her everywhere. Because he's Sita Mohan Ram. And he did not stop the search till his goal was reached in Lanka. So Sita Mohan Ram. So that's the song. Ayodhyavasi Ram, Ram Ram, Dashratha Nandana Ram Ram, Ayodhyavasi Ram, Dashratha Nandana Ram, Ayodhyavasi Ram, Ram Ram, Dashratha Nandana Ram, Dashratha Nandana Ram, Ayodhyavasi Ram, Ram Ram, Dashratha Nandana Ram, Ayodhyavasi Dashratha Nandana. Bolo Ram, Jai Sri Ram, Bolo Ram, Jai Sri Ram. पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम राम पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम राम पतित पावन जानकी जीवन सीता मोहन राम बोलो राम जय श्री राम बोलो राम जय श्री राम बोलो राम जय श्री राम बोलो अयोध्यावासी राम 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 दशरथ नंदन राम राम अयोध्यावासी अयोध्यावासी राम 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 दशरथ नंदन राम राम अयोध्यावासी दशरथ नंदन राम राम दशरथ नंदन राम राम सीता मोहन राम राम सीता मोहन सीता मोहन राम राम बोलो राम जय श्री 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 let's move. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, I think that's all. So today is that day. Let's go in color. Reserved as Ram Navami or appearance day of Sri Ram. And celebration of Lord's appearance is going on and on and on for a long time now, and not that going to be coming to an end either. This will go on and on. For almost 1 million years now. Eight lakhs, 9 lakhs, something, and getting closer to 10 lakhs, which is 1 million years ago. Lord appeared in Treta Yuga, yes? And we are here in the age of Kali, and in between one whole age has passed. Dwapar Yuga. Dwapar Yuga is, anyway, these calculations go on. I could have just said million years ago and stopped there, but you may be wondering how come this million number or close to million? And the simple answer is, that's what we are trying to give that answer. But in between this Dwapar Yuga is 8,64,000 years duration. Kali Yuga, you have probably heard. How long is the Kali Yuga? 4,32,000. So Dwapar Yuga is twice as long, and Treta is 3 times as, and Satya Yuga is 4 times as long. So 8,64,000 years right there. It's a big chunk. And then 5,000 years of this Kali Yuga, and then some more years of Dwapar Yuga, Treta Yuga, and hence the number close to 1 million years ago on this day, Lord Ram appeared. Ram Navami Mahotsava ki jai, Jai Sri Ram, Ram Navami. So day was Navami, and so the day was Tuesday, Mangalvar was the day. Krishna appeared on Wednesday, Rama appeared on Tuesday, and Rama appeared noon time, because he is appearing in Surya Vamsha. Surya is a king of the day, and Chandra is king of the night. Hence, Chandra is called Rajanish, not that Rajanish. Rajini-ish. Ish, the master, the king of Rajani. Rajani is night. King of the night is the moon. And Dinesh, Din is the day, and Ish is again the king. So Dinesh is Surya. And Krishna is Chandravamshi, Ram is Suryavamshi. So Krishna has appeared when the kingdom of moon, during the day he is a ruler, during the night he is a ruler, and Surya is a ruler of the day. So Sri Ram appearing in Suryavamsha is appearing at midday. So today, but not this time, few hours to go. And he has appeared, we are sitting here with with the Bhagavatam. And Shukadeva Goswami has recited Ramayana or Ram Katha also. Bhagavad Katha is not only Krishna Katha, it is also Narasimha Katha and Vaman Katha, like that. It's also Ram Katha. In the 9th canto of Bhagavatam, 2 chapters, chapter 10 and chapter 11 are dedicated to Ram Katha. It's a condensed Ramayana, brief Ramayana, the middle of Bhagavatam. So we will just read few verses. From 9th canto, chapter 10. So the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. The speaker is Shukadeva Goswami. And listener is Parikshit Maharaj and many other Rishis and Rajarshis, also Maharshis and Devarshis. They have assembled, not in Bahrain, there on the banks of Ganga. Any sacred river here? Any river here? Huh? You're tricky. Bahrain, it says. Does it rain here? I don't know the meaning, but I was wondering what is this rain? No, it doesn't rain, hardly rains. So no rivers. It's on the banks of sacred river, Ganga, Bhagavatam, and the middle of Bhagavatam, the Ramayana also was recited briefly by Shukadeva Goswami. Khatvangat Dirgha Bahuscha Raghus Tasmat Prathushravaha Ajastato Maharajas Tasmat Dasharatho Abhavat. So he wants to bring Dashrath. Shukadeva wants to bring Dashrath into the picture. Because he wants to talk about Ram. So if there is no Dashrath, then there is no Ram. So Dashrath appeared. Just end of this verse. It says Dashrath appeared. Dashratho abhavat. But prior to him, many others had appeared in that dynasty. Khatvangad, from Khatvanga appears Dirghabahu, from he appears Raghuvamsha also you. Prathushravaha, from Raghu comes Prathushravaha, from Prathu comes Ajyaha, and from him comes son of Ajya is Dashrath, and son of Dashrath is Jai Sri Ram. And it is not only Sri Ram. We'll be hearing who else appeared from Dashrath. Tasyapi Bhagavan Isha Sakshat Brahmamayo Harihi Amsham Shena Chaturdhagat Putratvam Prarthitaha Surai Rama Lakshmana Bharata Shatrughna Iti Sangyaya. So Tasyapi Bhagavan Esha Sakshat Brahmamayo Harihi. So that Brahmamoy Hari is Brahmamoy, is Paramatma-moy, full of Brahma, is Parabrahma. Lord Brahma, Parabrahma, appeared and is also Sakshat Bhagavan. Parabrahma is Bhagavan. And he is Hari, many adjectives or descriptions. Hari, Yaharati, one who steals, takes away our suffering. That is also Hari. Hari, 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 God Hari, Sri Ram Hari. It takes away our suffering. It takes away our birth, death, old age and disease. He's a thief. He steals all these things and makes us free and makes us pavan. Patit we are. He makes us purified. And so that Hari, Brahmamaya Hari, Amshamshena, the expansion and expansion of the expansion, plenary portion like that. Chaturdhagat, Putratvam, that Brahmamaya Hari, Sakshat Hari, appeared in 4 forms as 4 sons of Dashrath, Maharaj Dashrath, Prarthitaha Surai, and as the demigods also, Devas were very much begging, appealing for the Lord, my dear Lord, this is the time, please. Have mercy upon us also. Please appear. So they are praying. Lord has responded to the prayers of the demigods. Prarthitaha suraihi. And demigods are praying for Lord's advent. And they know this is the right time, because what had happened was yada hi what? Dharmasya glanir bhavati Bharata, Bharat, Arjun. Whenever there is a decline in religious principles and abhyuthanam adharmasya abhyuthan, dominance of adharma everywhere, yatra adharma chaturvidha, Bhagavatam said earlier, end of the first canto. Dyutam panam shonistriyaha yatra adharma chaturvidha. What is adharma? This is one clarification or answer. What is adharma? What are adharmic, irreligious principles? Principles of religion and principles of irreligion. So, dyutam. If there is a gambling, you must understand this is a decline in religious principles and the dominance of irreligious principles. Dyutam panam, if there is, people are not drinking charnamrit anymore, they are drinking sharabamrit or even chayamrit. You must understand, oh, this is irreligion. Dyutam panam sunis. If there's a slaughterhouses, and if India has become the biggest exporter of even beef, you must understand this is irreligion. Even India indulging in irreligious principles. Give us petrol, take meat, beef in exchange. This is predominance of irreligion. And striyaha, that is prostitution or illicit, illegal sex. Sex outside religion. So yatra adharma chaturvidha. So these are the 4 places 5,000 years ago. King Parikshit, anyway, we don't want to get into these details so much. But okay, Kali was showing its ugly face and was beating the cow, trying to attempt to kill the cow, and King Parikshit, he had a sword in his hand. He was ready to slaughter that killer of the cow to establish the principles of dharma. Dharma samsthapanarthaya, on the behalf of the Lord. It's a king's duty. King represents the Lord, so it is his duty. This is his job description, to establish dharma. So Rajarsi he was, saintly king as he was trying to stop that. But anyway, so Kali begged for forgiveness and please forgive, etc. Anyway, this is, I think I should not say all these things because we will not be talking so much about Ram then. Anyway, he was given, okay, you could stay in 4 places, and those 4 places were mentioned. Dyutam, Panam, Sunis, Suna, Striya. 4 places you could reside. And Kali had a hard time finding such places 5,000 years ago. And now we have a hard time finding places where there is no meat eating. Hard time finding places where there is no meat eating. Probably only vegetarian restaurant, Govindas in Bahrain, or maybe a few others. Not many are turning up. Where are they going? They're all ending up in other restaurants, in other places where there's meat eating. So, Hari Hari. So because, that time also, whenever such situation arises, then Lord makes his appearance. So demigods had taken note, this is what is happening. This was happening 1,000,000 years ago, towards the end of Treta Yuga. So they were praying, Lord, please appear, please appear. Prarthitaha Surai, and then Lord responded. And then Ramayana will describe in detail, which we will not be describing. How at the time of, we said we will not be describing. How at the time of Putra Kamesti Yagya. And Dashrath Maharaj was performing big sacrifice so that he could, Lord may be pleased with him and he could have a son. A big sacrifice, big yagya. And the demigods were invited. In big number. They were all there. Yam Brahma, Varunendra, Rudra, Marutas, Stunvanti, Divyaistavai. And they're all offering their prayers also for Lord's advent. And in fact, Lord appeared. Not as Sri Ram, but Lord appeared. Lord seated on Garuda, Lord descended. Wherever there's a yagya performance, then Lord also appears there to accept the offerings. So at that time, the appeal was made, face to face. The Lord was there, Haribol. Are you here with me? I saw some of you taking off, going off, going inside, deeper, so that I would not reach you. The sound, Ram would not reach you. Transcendental to Ramayana. Sleeping is like that. Ignorance is like that. Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Ram. So that time, Lord had promised, yes, yes, I will appear. I will appear. And I will stay appeared, or I will perform my pastimes for Dasa Sahasra, Dasha Shatani Cha, those many years. How many years? Dasa Sahasra. That is how many? 10,000. Dasa Sahasra, 10,000. Plus Dasa Shatani Cha. Cha means and. This plus that. So 10,000 plus Dasa Shata. That is 100,000. Okay, sorry. 1,000 is correct. Dasa Shatani. Shata, 100 multiplied by 10, that is 1,000. So 10,000 plus 1,000, that is 11,000 years. So this is, Lord said so. We read this in Ramayana, that I will appear and I will reside, I'll perform my pastimes on the earth for 11,000 years. So prarthitai suraihi, that in response, Lord responded favorably, positively to the prayers of demigods, and he made his appearance. In what forms? He appeared as Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughna, Ki Jai. It's not mentioned here, but Jai. Iti Samgyaya, by named like this, by these names. So, well, Ram appeared today. What about Lakshman? When did he appear? Also today. And Bharat also today. And Shatrughna also today. So today is not only Ram Navami, it is also Lakshman Navami. It is Bharat Navami. It is also Shatrughna Navami. They appeared. 3 mothers gave birth to 4 children. Simultaneously this was happening in the palace of King Dashrath. Kaushalya gave birth to Sri Ram, and Kaikeyi gave birth to Bharat, and Sumitra gave birth to Lakshman and Shatrughna. Because during that yajna, the fruit of yajna, the Kaushalya and Kaikeyi, they received just one portion, one piece. But the other one, what is the name? Sumitra. Yes, he received two times. Take once, then she ate, and after some time, take another piece. So she had fruit twice. So she gave birth to 2 children. And then Ram is always with Lakshman. They became like 2 teams. Ram and Lakshman, and Bharat and Shatrughna. They were close to each other. As little children, they used to be placed in 4 different cradles, but then soon they would end up just in 2. Lakshman would go and be with Ram, and Shatrughna would go and be with Bharat. It's mentioned like that. There's some special affinity, friendship, liking. Tasyanucharitam rajan ऋषिभिस्तत्त्वदर्शिभिः श्रुतं हि वर्णितं भूरि त्वया सीतापतेर्मुहुः. So tasyanucharitam means Ramasya charitam, and also could be Lakshmanasya charitam, Shatrughnasya charitam, Bharatasya charitam. Tasyanucharitam Rajan, O king. Which king is this? King Parikshit. Sukadeva Goswami is addressing Rajan, King Parikshit. Tattvadarshibhihi varnitam. Tattvadarshis, the knowers of the truth, they always recite the pastimes of these 4 brothers headed by Sri Ram. Rishibhir Tattvadarshibhi. Sages always recite the pastimes, not only pastimes, also recite the name, Nam, Roop, Gun, Leela, Dham. The recitation of, or Kirtan of. Kirtan means also recitation. Kirtan means glory. Singing the glories. Kirtaniya sada hari, we say. But that doesn't mean only Kirtan, chanting of the names. There is also Nama Kirtan. There is also Guna Kirtan. There is a Leela Kirtan. There is a Dham Kirtan of the Lord. Tatasyanucharitam, the pastimes, and glories of the holy name, glories of their glorious qualities and glorious pastimes and glorious abode and the glorious devotees of Sri Ram. This is all being recited by rishis, sages, those who know Tattva, those who know Rama Tattva or Vishnu Tattva, Krishna Tattva. Janma karma cha mai divyam evam yo vetti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mamiti. So Lord's not only pastime, Janma, the birth also. There's a Janma Tattva, there's a Nama Tattva, there's a Leela Tattva, there's a Guna Tattva, there's a Dhama Tattva. There are so many Tattvas, Tattva. There's a Pancha Tattva, don't get confused. Tattva, there's a Tattva, the truth, the science, Tattva. So Tattvataha, the Tattva has to be understood. Or Janma of the Lord, Tattvataha, understand Tattvataha, Janma, Karma, Leelas, pastimes. So those, Sukadeva Goswami is saying that those Tattvadarshi, Tattvadrashta, the knowers of the truth, or those who had realized the truth, they always talk Varanitam. And Sukadeva Goswami also says, and you Rajan, you king, Shrutam. Because I am reciting little something short, brief, condensed Ramayana, now in 2 chapters. But you have heard, you had been hearing Ram's pastimes. Muhuhu, again and again. This is not the first time you are hearing about Ram from me, but you have heard this. Sitapatehe, that Sitapati, Sri Ram's Charitra. Tattvadarshis had been speaking Varanitam and Tvaya Shrutam, and you had been hearing this Muhuhu again and again, but I am now briefly explaining now. Hari Hari, Jai Sri Ram. And the next verse, and this is only last verse that we'll be reading from. Wherein, the next verse, Sukadeva Goswami is he has condensed whole Ramayana, just briefly. Some seed ideas are there in one verse. Covers all the pastimes of entire Ramayana. Just giving hints, making a brief mention. And this verse is also a prayer. Hari Hari. Avatanaha. I will read the end of the prayer first. It says Avatanaha. Na means all of us. May such Ram, he will be describing Ram, and says, may that Ram protect us, be pleased with us, protect us. Avatana. You would also like that Ram protect you? Yes? Oh, you have your life insurance and bodyguards and all defense mechanism in place. You don't care. You don't need. You're competent. Is that the case? Yeah, that Sukadeva Goswami has already said about that. Deha apatya kalatradishu asat saineshu asat swapi. The people have in this world, Hari Hari, so much faith, but they should give it up, his advice is. So they have so much faith in the deha, their strength of their body, deha apatya, the offsprings, deha apatya kalatra, the wife, and kalatra, etc., and relatives, and this and that, and the doctors and lawyers. We are surrounded. And Sukadeva Goswami, this is in the very beginning of Bhagavad recitation, says, so much faith in this kind of army, Sainya, says, this is Sainya, my body, my children, these are my part of my army, my wife, I have wife, yeah. But then he says, asat saineshu. Okay, this is army, but what kind of army? He describes this as asat, fallible. Will not help. Especially at the time of death, will not help. Well, anyway, that person was not so much. Or maybe that also could be on the list. Well, a couple of things. I have one person in Bombay, in a picture, I saw that he opened his heart and photograph only. There's a Limca bottle. Did you get that? Was not Sri Ram, but was not Ram, Sita Ram. Hanuman tore his chest and showed what is. He believes, he has all faith in Sri Ram only. But this person had Limca bottle. And there was another person, he was into Coca-Cola. So he was about to die, and families surrounded. And he had only a few more breaths to go. And then his children were saying, Daddy, Daddy, please say Bhola, at least say Bhola. They were Bhola devotees, Shankar, Bholenath. At least say Bhola. But father did not say Bhola, he only said Coca-Cola. The last words. There's so much taking shelter of Coca-Cola, thinking of Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola, full of Coca-Cola. So, yam yam vapi smaran bhavam, tejanti ante kalevaram. So maybe he went to Coca-Cola Loka. America. It's everywhere now. So these parties can't help. Sukadeva Goswami had already said that. So only Lord could help. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, always reciting that. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Rama Raghava, Rakshama. Rama Raghava, Rakshama. So this verse is also prayer for protection. Our Lord, may Sri Ram be pleased with me, and once he is pleased, then he protects those who he is pleased with. Guruvarte tyakta rajyo vyacharad anuvanam padma padbhyam priyayah. So the condensed Ramayana in one verse. With the Sankshipt Ramayana, the very first chapter, Balakand. Balakand, you heard of Balakand? Otherwise Ramayana has been recited by Valmiki Muni in 7 Kandas, as Bhagavatam has Kandas, and Mahabharata has Parvas. Ramayana has Kandas, 7 Kand, Balakand and Ayodhya Kand, Aranya Kand and Kishkinda Kand and Sundar Kand and Yuddha Kand. And then Ram returns to Ayodhya, and then there's Uttar Kand. And 24,000 verses. Bhagavatam has 18,000 verses. Ramayana has 24,000 verses compiled by Adi Kavi Valmiki Muni. Wonderful, powerful, beautiful scripture. Which he compiled. Something else is. We may be changing a little direction here. And how much time do we have? Time is over.
Give a presentation and then 9:15.
Okay. So what I was thinking, I'll stop thinking, the additional thinking, but let me finish quickly this verse. Okay. As soon as I started talking and thinking of khandas, Bal Khanda. No, I'm finished. Could I quickly run through this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Okay, so Guruvarthe Tyakta Rajyaha. Here, Guru is heavy of his father. For sake of his father, Lord Ram gave up the kingdom. He was about to be the prince, so he gave all that up. Vyacharan Anuvanam. And then he was wandering. He wandered for 14 years. Anuvanam, from one forest to another, to another, to another, including Dandakaranya and these forests. Then it says, Lord's lotus feet were so tender. Padvyam. So how did he wander? Padvyam, using his own feet. For the chariot was provided in the beginning, but then he also abandoned. Okay, Sumantra, you go back now. And let me be Vanvasi, not just in the name only, but like Vanavasis reside and walk around barefoot. So that's what Ram's program was. Padvyam, he was walking bare feet, not foot. He was not limping, not walking with one foot. Priyayaha pani sparsha kramabhyam. Sukadeva Goswami says, Lord's lotus feet were so soft and so tender that they could not bear even the touch of the Sita's hands. I mean, Sita's hands were a little rough, too rough. Because lotus feet were very, very soft, pinkish and very soft. Akshamabhyam, Sita's hand's touch was also unbearable to that prince because he had never walked outside, always in the palace, and the palace floors were also covered with carpets and like that. Mrajita patharujoyo harindra anujabhyam. However, during all these travels and times, trying times, two Prabhus, amongst others, two have been mentioned. Harindra was always helpful. Harindra is, Hari is what? Hari is monkey. Hari means monkey. Hari. Yeah, Hari has another meaning. Hari means monkey. Hari means lion also. So Harindra. So the king amongst the monkeys is that, who is that? Hanuman. Jai Hanuman. Jai Hanuman. Jai Hanuman. So Sukadeva said, Goswami said, one personality was Hanuman, And Anuja. Anu means to follow. And Ja means one who takes birth. So Ram took birth and then Lakshman also right after took birth. Right after, right there and there. So he's Anuja. Ramanuja is Lakshman. Ramanujacharya. He is incarnation of Lakshman. So he is called Ramanuja. So he is Lakshman. So Hanuman and Lakshman, they were very helpful, assisting, giving relief to Sri Ram throughout his travel in different forests. Vairupya Shurpanakya. And then there was a time that Shurpanakha at Godavari, on the banks of Godavari, Panchavati, she was disfigured, her nose was chopped off. And then no details provided, but we have to fill in the blanks. Then she had gone to Lanka all the way complaining, and Ravan, that rascal Ravan, he had come and kidnapped Sita, and then that made Ram very angry. Rusha, Ropita, Bhru Vijrambha. Then as he was looking for Sita, and finally with a monkey army and others now, Sugriv and Jambuvan, they were at Rameshwaram and waiting for ocean god to come forward and help out how to cross. And as he was delaying, Ram became very furious. Jai Sri Ram. And then he built Setu and crossed Indian Ocean, reached Lanka, and Kala Dava Dahana, and he killed and burned finally that Kala Nayak, that Ravan was killed. So that killer of Ravan, who is described here as Kaushalendra, Indra, the king of Kaushal Desh. There's a country called Kaushal, and that is Sri Ram. Avatanaha. May he be pleased with us. May he protect all of us. With that prayer, please stop. Jai Sri Ram.